Yo, this bitch just pulled up and...
Corey's got crazy baby mama's going crazy. He's got crazy baby mama's going crazy.
I'm just totally ick.
Let's be specific. Oh my god, really? What the fuck? This is common advice, honestly, too. I don't recommend you probably get married or get in a serious relationship as a man unless you have like 40, 50 bodies. Like at that point, you need to understand. First of all, you need to know how to fuck, obviously, but that's not even the point. The point is just understanding women and like being around women enough where you're not getting taken advantage of. You're not, you understand the nuances. You understand how to speak to women to get what you actually want. And I'm not saying manipulation in a weird sense. I'm saying like actually to have like a constructive relationship, you need to be able to be the one pulling the strings there. And if you don't, as a man, if sex is a big deal and it's like a test, like, oh my God, I'm about to have sex. That's a crazy fucking thing. If you're at that position as a man, you're going to be taken advantage of. You're going to be manipulated and you're going to let a woman walk all over you. You are going to act like a fucking simp and a crybaby over this shit. And no girl actually wants that in the first place anyway. So it's kind of like you need to project the energy. You can't just fake confidence and you can't fake understanding female psyche. Like you actually have to have it. And then it will just project through our cadence and our words because we understand, because we've had a bunch of experience. So like if 50 bodies, I say, is good for a man to have, because at that point they're just going to be able to guide the relationship better in the first place. Like you wouldn't even be attracted to somebody that didn't have any experience with women. I swear to God, you might say that, he can have the experience without the bodies, but I'm just saying, normally speaking, if a guy has a good body count, he's going to be able to understand and talk to you better. Like he really will.
Do you think that you should know someone's body count though? Do you think it's like, is that like something, do you think you should share? Like, is it a big deal if it's a secret, not a secret, but if you just don't share it with each other?
Nah, I need to know.
Why does a guy need to know?
Because that's a part of your identity. And if I'm going to...
It's a part of your identity.
Yeah, and if I'm going to...
But if you're not that person anymore, it's still a part of your identity.
If you fuck your credit up or you're getting a loan? No, I don't think so. You get over 20 bodies, that's like bankruptcy. 7 years.
Well, I'm not taking any of this personally. Because me personally, I do not have over 20 bodies.
Well, then there you go.
I don't either, so.
So you guys are in the clear. But for the women that do, and I'm sure you don't want to trash them because you probably got a bunch of friends with over 20 bodies, I would assume, right?
No, I don't have any friends with over. Well, no.
I mean, I don't think so. No. I mean, that's not like... I don't know. But it's just not something you flaunt around.
Not even that. I don't even care.
No girl's gonna be like, yeah, I got like 30 bodies, but like, you know, they be.
I don't like, care about like.
If they hook up with someone consistently, you know they're over 20 bodies. You say you don't care about it.
Just about body count in general. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't know. I don't think it would matter to me if I like really liked a guy and he was actually like a good guy, like how many bodies he had. I really don't.
Yeah, because that's his whole point.
Yeah.
That's his whole point.
Hey.
That was his whole point.
Let's go. Consensus.
Well, no.
She just literally made Corey's whole point. This whole, 30-minute conversation was just proven.
No, but I feel like she thinks it should be the other way, too. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, is what you're also saying that, like, if you're going to feel that way, that I have to feel the same way about the girl's body count, too? And it should be equal? Is that what you're saying?
A low-key, yes.
Okay. So then you're not really making my point at the end of it, but it's okay.
Well, no, but if you do like someone, though, if someone is good to you, like, and you were talking about they have the redeeming quality. Like, if they're a loyal person and everything, then, I don't know. Then I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you really liked a guy, Dominique, would you really care if he had 20 bodies? Would you really care? If you really liked a guy who's really good to you?
I mean, probably not, but like...
That's what I'm trying to say.
60.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That's too much?
That's disgusting. You're a dog.
Oof, why am I eyes switching?
That's disgusting.
What?
Is that you confirming you have like 60 bodies?
What are we doing here? Yo, we should pull up our lists.
A list of bodies?
I don't even have
a list of bodies.
No, I don't have a list.
Do you want to fucking forget? I've got a tally mark.
Dude. I do not have a list.
Could you imagine? No, I've got a list, but it's a reverse list. So it's lists for the future with check marks. No, I'm joking. No.
That's so delulu. That's so delulu. That's so delulu.
A list of girls you
What would you do if you're hooking up with a guy and then he just pulls out a fucking book and crosses off your name.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Like crosses
like
off
your name's written in it, and he crosses off your name, and he's just like, anyways, I gotta take off.
He manifested it. He honestly manifested it. Honestly.
You'd be like, damn, I honestly appreciate the dedication. That's kind of crazy.
That's wild.
The planning that went into that, probably. Yeah.
Like, no, literally, if you could sit there and you can actually write down all these girls that you'd like to have sex with.
And then you do it?
I mean, that's kind of respectful.
There we go.
Respectable?
Yeah.
Respectable.
Yeah. I agree.
You're making your own goals, and you're doing it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I mean, I feel like I'm not writing people down, but there's
I
definitely...
think that's a little delulu. If someone turns over and marks that he fucked you...
Oh my God, obviously I would think that that's like the most weirdest shit I've ever seen, but like,
You're
I'm
like,
just
damn,
saying...
you just used this
like,
shit.
Like, if I heard that Corey did that, like, I'd be like, you know what? Like,
I'm definitely not writing people down. No. But like, obviously, like, there's like a girl like, wow, I'd love to talk to that girl, and then it ends up happening, but... I mean, in that type of way, I guess, you know, there's some dedication involved.
No, if a guy did that to me, like...
I always fuck it, like, I swear to God, if I say it out loud, it does happen, though.
You say out loud if you're gonna fuck a girl, it happens?
Mm-hmm. If you say it out loud. And I don't abuse that, because I know, like, if I were to just be ridiculous with my fucking claims, then it wouldn't happen. But I'm bad. I got a pretty good batting average for when I say shit out loud.
Really? Like, has that actually happened to you? You said you wanted to fuck a girl out loud, like their name or whatever. Did you literally just say, I want to fuck? Bro,
there was that girl from before that was literally sitting right where you're sitting. That was sitting there saying, "Oh, I would never do this, but you don't know me. You don't know the type of girl I am."
And then you said out loud that you wanted to fuck her. And
I was like, yeah. I'm like, give it time. It'll happen.
Gave it like
2 hours later.
Oh, 2 hours.
Well, it was at the beginning. Yeah. 2 hours later.
Kind of crazy. She was down horrendous.
3 roofies and a glass of tequila.
Dude.
And she's sitting in my bed.
That's yeah. Wow.
Let's change the topic.
Away from rape.
Away from all this. Let's talk about.
You ever been? No, I'm joking. All right. Anyways.
You're gonna ask if we've been raped?
Whoa.
What were you trying to say?
You took that to a dark level.
Like, no, he was like, "Have you ever been?" And then he stopped, and you literally just said something about rape.
That's very insensitive to ask. I wouldn't ask that.
Do you think everybody's insecure in their own way? You think there's a single person that's like fully secure with themselves?
Nah, but the most insecure people counteract it so crazy. And it's like, yeah. But I mean, like, there's a difference because you think narcissists are actually insecure? Like people that are like
100%.
have like complete narcissism?
115,000%. I was with a narcissist. 115,000%. Narcissists are the most insecure people. That's why they are narcissists.
Corey's taking this very personal because he's been called a narcissist so many times.
I don't think I really am, but I mean, there's a difference between natural confidence and then like overcorrective confidence too. Like, you know, you see that a lot with people. I'm the best thing. Like,
a narcissist will take someone, just knock them down like any possible way they can.
Well, if you do that, then yeah, of course.
That's being a narcissist.
That's literally just positioning yourself. Like, imagine you're just like a piece of shit, but like you lower someone lower than you, so by default you're good. Like, that does that make sense? Like, just be better, you know? I get fucking facts and information and shit. Like, I got reasons to fucking say this shit. If I'm sitting here and through my life experience, I get really good at like speaking and communicating, or if I'm like, because I'm in the gym all the time, that I get really fit or whatever the fuck. Like, if I actually do things to make myself better than the people that don't try, I have every right to fucking flaunt that and you know, think that I am better in that aspect, because I am. Like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are sitting on your ass not doing this, and I tried really hard and now I have this, so like, of course I'm better, right?
But that's the difference of being like confident and cocky though. Like, I feel like if you have to flaunt it, like, you're being cocky. A confident person wouldn't have to flaunt it because they've been working out and they know that they look better. And that people will just automatically see that.
No, I mean, I get that, but I guess it's more of a mindset thing. Like, if you're going out there just bringing it up without people asking, then yeah, it gets its context. But I'm just saying, in certain situations, it's justified, right? Yeah. Narcissism, especially if you earn it, you know?
No.
How is it? What?
What do you?
Yeah, you fucking earn it. Like, if you fucking sit here and you improve yourself and you actually are better than what,
I don't
you
think
earn
that's
the fucking narcissism. People say the word narcissist way too much too. Like, if they feel like they're below you too, like if they honestly feel like they're below
they're gonna call you that.
They're gonna call you that, and they're gonna make it you make me feel this way. No, like,
you make yourself feel that.
That's just kind of how it is. Maybe I'm just better than you. I said people, and we'll just say in relationships too, don't appreciate each other's efforts and get resentful because they don't understand the context. What I mean by that is, let's say like it's a guy and he makes time for that female. And he never does that, right? He's a busy guy. Being exclusive, let's say you're not dating someone though, and you're just fucking around with them. Being exclusive to them and only fucking with them when you always fuck around and do all this, right? You feel like they should be grateful that you're choosing them to be exclusive to, but it's tough to communicate that because it's like, you should be grateful that I'm only fucking you. It's like, how are you going to say that, right?
No,
but in your head, you're like, it's a big deal because I'm actually dubbing people. I'm actually staying home when I could be doing this. I could have cheated on you. You know, it's tough to communicate that. Yo, your socks match her flask. Right there.
Oh my God, it actually does.
Let's say you wanted to cheat and you went home and you're like, fuck that. Are you going to communicate that to your boyfriend and say, hey, listen, I wanted to cheat. I actually did. I was feeling like doing it, and then I didn't do it. So you should be grateful for that. Are you ever going to say that?
Hell
no. But then when he starts fucking up and like doesn't give you any attention, or let's say he's being real short with you, not making changes for you, not making time for you, in your head you're like, what the fuck? Like, I literally didn't cheat on you just for you to act like this and not appreciate me at all. These are all things you can't communicate, but I think it's really funny because there's always a bunch of different shit going on in the background.
Like, there's no way to say it without sounding stupid. Like, I'm annoyed that you're doing this because I'm not doing it. Like, I feel like it sounds stupid.
Yo, this bitch just pulled up and dropped my shit off in my car.
Corey's got crazy baby mama's going crazy. He's got crazy baby mama's going crazy. Oh.
I left my steamer for my clothes at her house, and I was like, keep the fucking steamer. I don't want it. She just dropped it off and put it in my fucking car.
On your car?
On my car. No.
Was she doing it to like be weird, or like did she like actually want it?
I don't know.
I would have done that to see what cars are here, and it's just my excuse to see who's here.
Yeah, I don't know. How'd she know I was even gonna be here?
Where else would you be?
Anywhere else?
I mean,
I don't know.
Typically here, right?
A lot of the time, yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is a big thing. I keep like going to do this like
I need to lock my car actually.
When guys like a girl, do they do like crazy shit like girls? Like, do guys like go like stalk? Like, if you see somebody,
Skylar,
if you like a girl and you see she's out somewhere, but she didn't communicate she was going out, like, are you gonna like try and like see what she's doing? Like, is that crazy?
It depends. Typically, no.
Oh.
But that goes back to me. So if I were to cheat in the beginning of a relationship, it makes me less crazy though. Like, I'm not going to, because I feel like I'm the one that you should be worrying about instead of that I feel like that energy transcends. Whenever you feel like somebody else like might cheat on you or something and you're worried about that, usually you're not the one cheating. Usually you're the one that's like just on defense. Do you think when you meet a guy for the first time that you could tell whether you would have sex with that person in the future? Do you know immediately?
Like sex or like...
Yeah, like that you would fuck him.
See, but that's so hard because it is different for girls. Like, girls are not gonna, I think, like, just think like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this person.
No, I know, but that you would though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you get that, like, I just get, like, a sense of people. Like, but, I mean, there's also been times where, like, my judgment was totally wrong and I'm totally icked and now I'm too far gone and I'm just totally icked and I just made a big boo-boo.
Let's be specific. Oh my God, really? What the fuck? All right, let's, we'll take that out.
Put it in the pod.
Nah. We don't do name drops here.
But I was gonna say, so when you get out of a relationship though, like, I know, like, girls, like, I feel like if you're in a relationship for such a long time, like, your confidence and, like, all of that, like, now, like, came from that person for so long. So I feel like when you get out of a relationship, you're seeking for that validation.
Yeah.
And so your standards are gonna go a little bit lower for, like, the first, like...
And you make an overcorrection, too. So if a guy's, like, this way, and, like, you know, it led to a breakup, you, like, overcorrect in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And then you kind of have to find the middle in them. It's weird, though, too, when you're in a relationship for a while, like, all of your... everything comes from that. Like we were just talking about going to the club and everything, all your validation and all the attention, like, that came from that person. So you don't need that shit. But now you're gone without it, especially the day after. Like, it only really clicks after like a full couple of days. You're like, fuck, this is life now. Mm-hmm. And you don't have that shit normally anymore. Like, you saw life through the lens of that person, especially if you were that type of thing. Like, instead of, do you want to come over? Do you guys want to come over? Like, you're literally, you know, invested to that point where your entire life is with that person.
Yeah.
It's literally a lifestyle thing. It's less about the person when you miss them and more about the lifestyle.
More about the life that you had. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, for sure. But I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like when you first get out of a relationship, though, like, you're seeking that validation and, like, you want it so badly that, like, you're not going to be in a clear mindset. So, like, I feel like everybody, when they get out of a relationship, like, their standards are going to go a little bit down.
You think so? I feel like mine go up because I want to get my lick back in a good way.
I mean,
I think
definitely. But I don't think it's, like, a conscious thing, though. Like, I'm not going to go out with the intention of, like, knowing I have low standards. Like, it's just, like, I want the attention that
you're just, like, looking back on it and saying, like, you're, like, looking in the past. You're like, oh, I've done that, I guess.
Yeah,
I've
but,
lowered
like,
my
and
standards.
then, I don't know, I feel like as the months go on after a breakup, like, you're starting to gain your confidence back, like, on your own, so your standards are starting to go up, and, like, you're actually starting to learn how to, like, actually, like, make yourself happy, so you don't need validation.
Yeah,
anymore.
well, I will concede to that point because after a relationship, it would, like, it's kind of like an immediate thing. Like, I need someone over tonight. Like, I need, like, this has to be fast. So normally it's not like quality people. They're not going to be just on your beck and call and just be like, all right, I'm coming. So, like, yeah, sometimes you just, yeah.
Like, you just, like,
you got to call
I don't
the
know, and it's
304.
hard when you're, like, especially if you're, like, in a relationship and you're used to, like, constantly, like, being with another person, it's hard to, like, go back to being alone. Like, you just want somebody to, like, fill
Also,
that.
you want somebody that's, like, I don't want to say obsessed with you, but somebody that, like, really wants you. Like, after a relationship, you want to be with somebody that really wants you. Right.
And
so they're, like, chasing
you.
you. And yeah, exactly. It positions you better. So it's like, instead of being with somebody that you're kind of chasing after and just barely
you don't want that.
You don't want that right there. Usually,
do you need a rebound, like, after, like, a talking stage?
No.
Depends how much it meant to you, I guess. How long were you talking? Probably a while.
I mean, what's considered a rebound, though? Is a rebound going to be, like, a person you're hanging out with? Or is a rebound just, like, some random dude or chick you're texting?
It's a dude that, it's a guy that you have no intentions of, like, taking seriously, but you're just with them to, like, fill the void after a relationship.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
And so, like, I mean, I guess there are probably scenarios, like, where you could actually, like the person because you continue to, like, talk to them.
Yeah.
But I feel like rebounds, like, everybody looks for a rebound. Like, dude, after a breakup, everybody's hopping on Tinder. Everybody wants the validation. Everybody wants the guys to text them. You think you could actually, like, deal, like, if you're actually, like, marrying somebody, like, could you be content with knowing you met them on a dating app? Like,
nah, not me. That's just so weird. Couldn't. It's not you meeting somebody and being like, oh, I really like this person, and then thinking of dating. It's like, hey, I want to date somebody. Anybody. Here's my profile. Here's my resume. I want to date somebody. So the best person, please. Yeah. Like, that's so weird, right?
With a dating app, you're strictly going off looks. Like,
you just want to date. Like, it's not genuine because it's not that you like that person. You just want to date somebody. Like, clearly because you're on a dating site. You're like, I need to be with somebody. Yeah. I'll take the best person.
So I feel like
look at my little bro. He's just peeking under it.
I love him.
Oh yeah. So like the reason why like guys and girls will go to the club, right? Like, what's the reason for it? I said reason for girls, obviously attention, right? Like that's a big thing. Like it's like the one time a week where you know get all nice looking and shit, and you know you do that because you go there, and of course you got like a bunch of people there that can see you looking nice, and you're like, oh wow, like now I just look nice, right? Because now everyone saw me look nice, so they're image in their head is of me looking nice, and you like that, right? Of course. And then obviously guys walking up to you and whatever. And if you go to the club and there's like 3 guys that try to buy you drinks or do buy you drinks, like that's kind of like a flex, right?
Ego boost.
Be like, yep. But here's a weird thing, because I said it's a weird power dynamic. Because imagine you go to the club with like 3 of your girlfriends, and some guy walks up to you. And, oh my God, you look so pretty. You curve him. Another guy buys you a drink. Another guy, this and that. But then your friend next to you, nobody talks to her at all. It's kind of a weird thing, right? And you kind of almost have to hype your friend up a little extra just without even saying anything. Just like, you look so fucking pretty today. I've seen it happen. I've observed this, and I'm like,
okay, that probably can't happen. But I feel like everyone has their night though, because there's been nights where a guy's come up to me but hasn't come up to Dom, and there's been nights when a guy's come up to Dom but hasn't come up to me.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it's weird at the time.
But to be like completely fair and make your point, like if I'm out with like my friends and like if a guy were to come, like if it's me and Gianna and a guy comes up to Gianna and then another guy comes up to Gianna and then another one, no guys come up to me, that's gonna make me
right. It kind of makes you sick, but I feel like your friend, like if you care about your friends,
searching for it, but it kind of I'm like, damn.
But it's weird because I feel like if you care about your friend, you also recognize that in her because you like can put yourself in her shoes. It kind of like you're almost making excuses for the fact that it happened.
Anybody on the weekends that's going out, like they're all thinking the same thing. Like, I want to look nice. I want people to think I look nice.
Yes, but it's less for attention though. Like, it's not attention that we're looking for.
What if you just want to get drunk?
Yeah, but you can get drunk anywhere. Like, obviously, you're going
it's more fun when there's like music and lights and stuff.
I know, but that's not something you would do every single week if it wasn't for the other shit. Well, no, when I had this conversation, it wasn't even for that. It was like for like, why is it bad? Like, she was saying like, oh, well, if you're in a relationship, you should let your girlfriend go out to the club with her friends. And I'm like, well, no, because like the reason she's going there is for attention. She's got all the shit she wants from me.
No.
Right.
No, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, like,
he's not going to the fucking club, right? Without me, at least. Like, come on.
Like, I think if you're in a relationship and you want to go out, like, I feel like it should, to a certain extent, like, be with your significant other, because then the whole time they're gone, like, you know, everybody knows subconsciously that they want the female.
There you go.
Huh?
Power couple, man. Justin and Rachel always going together.
Yeah.
And they just sit on the wall.
They're actually so cute. Like,
they've been together forever.
I know.
Like 7 years.
Long time.
No, I went up to her because I was like, do you remember me, like, from forever ago?
Yo, dude, quick story, because at Marg's, for whatever reason, I guess maybe she was a little too drunk, but the security guard, like, grabbed her and, like, dragged her.
No, you want to know
why?
Because she hit her vape. That's why.
Oh, I was hitting my vape the whole fucking time.
Yeah, she hit her vape and they got...
That's
they
what
really
you guys
care.
were talking about?
No, but listen, so she's in the car, she's super upset about it, and she's, like, going off. Now, Justin, you should see the look in his eye. He's fucking furious. He's pissed. He's outside. He's like... And I just see him storm towards the door. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? And he's like, dude, I'm about to go beat the shit out of this fucking security guard. I'm like, dude, I probably wouldn't do that.
Well, because, like...
But he storms in there. He literally just goes right past, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, man. Like, I try to talk him out of it. I'm like, fuck it, dude. And I just walk with him because I'm like, all right, I don't want you to get, like, anything bad to happen or whatever. I just stood by. And he just storms right out. I'm like, wouldn't you, like, show him your thing? Nope. He just fucking pushes past security guards, and they just kind of were just like, whatever happens.
Well, like,
then he walks right up to him, and I'm just watching it happen, and he's just getting furious, and then the guy just ends up, like, putting his hands on him and, like, dragging him out. But, I mean, like, riding for your bitch like that is kind of cool.
No, I mean, at the same time, like, you shouldn't be putting your hands on a female like that to begin with.
Hell no. No, because he didn't even try saying... Right.
Like, if that was
he didn't
me,
even try saying, like, if it was me as a security guard, I'd be like, first of all, I'd verbally tell her she has to leave.
Yeah.
Or I would go to her boyfriend, like, hey, listen, I said this a couple times. Can you, respectfully, can you please have her? You know, that would have been a lot better.
Don't just grab a female and put your hands on her.
No. I don't like when they do that to me, too. It's like, bro, I'm a grown man. You're a grown man. Like, do not manhandle me. Tell me to leave and I'll leave. I'm not going to give you shit for it.
Because now you're trying to make me look like a bitch.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You trying to fucking big dick me in front of this whole crowd. Come on, bro.
Everybody knows that subconsciously, like, when you go out, like, you want to look good. You want people to think you look good. Like,
I mean, yeah.
And so if you're in a relationship,
yeah, because that's what I'm saying.
To go out, that's like, okay, so you're going out because
for other people's attention. So that was my whole point of even writing that down. Obviously, drinking and having fun, that's a good thing. But like the big thing is obviously getting that validation from other people, getting that attention from other people. So like if you're my girlfriend, why the fuck do you need to go there and get that validation from them? Like you don't need that from them. You need it from me.
But what if it's like,
you know what I mean?
I think it's different though if it's like some like your girlfriend's like birthday or like say it was like
well, why would there ever be a situation where she's going to the club and I can't be there? I don't understand that. If she actually requests that I don't go, that is more fucked up. It's why would I not be there? You know what I mean? There's other guys that you're with at the club. Like, why wouldn't I be one? Like,
but here's also my thing because I've actually been in this position before. So if you're in a relationship and you want to go out and you're telling your significant other to come, but they don't want to come, should you not be able to still go?
It's up to him. It's up to him at that point. It's up to him on whether you go or not.
So like,
and I feel like you should respect that. Like, there's give and take in relationship. Not everything is like everyone likes to think like, oh, I want to live my normal exact life, except I have no. You're in a fucking committed relationship. You have to make sacrifices. And if it's you don't go out with your fucking friends that night, that's what you got to do. And if you honestly have that big of an issue with the rules that your boyfriend is setting in place, saying, hey, this is what I'm comfortable with, this is what I'm not comfortable with. If you have that big of an issue on that, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can leave if you want to. Like, if you really don't agree with it, and of course there's negotiation, you could plead your case if you want to, but if that's his decision, don't fucking... I've fucking left bitches because of this shit, like, recently. But anyone can set their own terms. I mean, if I made the most ridiculous claim saying, hey, I want to be able to fuck your sister every day and you have to be okay with it and you have to watch, and she says no, then we just won't be together. But I can make the most ridiculous fucking claims and ridiculous rules. It's all up to you whether you agree to it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
so, like, it doesn't matter. It could be completely unfair. But that's, you know what I mean? It's up to you to accept those terms or not. And if you do accept them, then you got to live with the fucking, the terms that we've created now.
I feel like it would be weird to invite my boyfriend to your
that's a good
girls' night.
There's other guys that are going to be there.
Yeah.
Your friends are going to be talking to guys.
No,
I cannot imagine a situation where your friends are talking to, like, all your friends are talking to a group of guys and you're just like, I'm going to go over there because, like, that's just not going to happen. Someone else's perspective that knows we're together, sees you speaking to a guy, doesn't know the context, and just sees you at the club without me talking to another guy. It just looks bad for me too. And even if it is innocent, I don't need that to happen. I don't need people like subliminally shooting a shot at you. If I have a Lamborghini and I'm not going to let even it has the best fucking locks in the world, which means like obviously you'll never let a guy fuck you. You'll never cheat on me because you're just going to turn everyone down. Why would I let somebody consistently try to fucking break into that car? I tell them to fuck off, right?
If I wanted to have like just a girls' night, like I'm not gonna lie, I'd kind of be annoyed.
How is that a girls' night going out though? That's not a girls' night. You're around a bunch of guys. If you're just dancing,
getting drunk with your friends.
You're around a bunch of fucking guys. Why can't what the fuck? I don't understand. So we're gonna go get drunk and chill and be around a bunch of guys. But if you're one of those guys, we do not want that to happen. Really?
But isn't it like
when you put it in that perspective, like from the other person's perspective, like that actually like makes sense.
It's just weird. It's why not me? Like it makes it seem like you're trying to be like you don't want the boyfriend there because you want to be more loose and be able to talk to people. If you're in a relationship, you're getting all the validation you need from that person, and from the guy, you're getting that female recognition from that person too. So you're filling those voids. You don't need to go out. What the fuck you need to do that for?
I don't know if it's always like that though. I guess it's like, maybe in the back of your mind, you kind of want some dude to come up to you, or you want. But I feel like that's not always
the main.
You guys get power off of rejecting men too. So like if a guy were to come up to you and you reject them, it takes power away from him, right? Takes some wind out of his sails, and then you receive that energy and you're like boosted, right? And that's why girls, they'll flex their fucking unopened DMs and shit. Just like, look at these fucking guys that are saying this and that. They'll post it. It's funny.
In my opinion, if a guy, he might be like a 6 out of 10, but if he dresses really well, like keeps up with himself really well, and has like a good personality.
In shape, I said. Yeah.
Yeah, and has a good personality.
Shaves off that dumb beard he's got.
He's like an 8.5 a 9.
Sorry, Scott. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I'm not like the biggest fan of facial hair, but like everybody has their preference. Like my mom loves facial hair.
No, she said she didn't like.
Well, it depends. Some girls are attracted to more feminine features than guys.
My mama likes facial hair, Skylar.
And some girls, they like a masculine, scruffy guy.
But like,
and some,
I don't know.
Some girls like girls.
I don't want to. Like, I don't know.
It's such a
some girls like animals too. That's weird.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
No, some preferences though. Like I don't know. Like I feel like looks do matter, but to a certain extent. Like I don't know. Like you could have like your type like written out on paper, and like you could like see somebody and it's not your type, and like you wouldn't think they're like immediately attractive, but like you could still end up like
100%.
No, because
do you ever lower like your standards for someone's personality? Like if you, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if someone has like say they're like I don't know, say like when you first met them you were like, oh, like they're really not cute. Like I don't think they're
No, that's happened to me for sure. A lot of it's the excitement too. Just with the person. Like if that person actually excites me, if I'm like, oh, like I want to go over there and whatever. Like if I'm actually like motivated to fucking like text her back and like if I open Snapchat to see if she had opened my text or not, you know what I mean? After like an hour, I'm like, then at that point, like, yeah, I'm on the hook.
Yeah.
So if you're able to do that to me, then I don't know. I guess that would be considered your personality, but it's kind of just like your whole aura.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the only time a person can truly say that like they dated somebody completely not based on looks is like if they already had that friendship and that history beforehand. And then like you got feelings for them like afterwards. Like I feel like to actually like date somebody, like you have to find them attractive. Like if you're going to strictly date, like you have to, I don't know, you have to find them attractive.
No, you do. It's unfortunate, but life's not fair.
But like then there's like also, but like I've had
life's
friends.
Life's not fair, man.
I've had friends
Some
that
people
like,
just ugly.
Maybe
attraction is attraction. Like I said, attraction is super subjective. So like, yeah, there's girls that like my boy that Skylar might think is like hot as fuck that I'm like, nah, I don't like that, or vice versa. And it's just because of everything. It's not just the looks. Attraction comes from a lot more than just like physical, like your features, like how symmetrical your face is and shit. Like there's a lot more.
Is my face lopsided? I've been told my face is lopsided.
Yeah, you look like a stroke victim.